Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Market Insider TV. It is the day after Thanksgiving, Friday morning, November the 23rd. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday, had plenty of food, time with family, friends, and we're coming back to a very heavy news morning on this Black Friday. We did not have grain trade overnight, but it didn't stop us from having a ton of news to go over. Crude oil sharply lower once again this morning, uh, threatening the $51 a barrel mark on the January lead crude oil futures. We traded below it, and we are off of our lows, but still almost 340 points lower right now. Stock market down sharply as well, and the U.S. dollar is higher. As I said, we've got tons of news to talk about. Let's go ahead and get into all of it as it pertains to today's abbreviated trading session. Markets, as I said, did not trade overnight. They're going to open at 8:30 Central Time. They're going to close early today at 12:05 in Chicago. The mini grain trade till 12:30. Minneapolis grains trade till 12:15. So it is abbreviated session, but could be pretty wild with some news coming out on the export front this morning. Private exporters announced sales of 132,000 corn for delivery to South Korea and 120,000 beans to an unknown destination. So that's certainly going to be supportive to catch some trade attention. And the thing with the low volume that we see during these holiday modes, it doesn't mean that you can have limited movement. It actually magnifies the movement. So when you have very few traders in there, low volume sessions, you can get some pretty wild moves. And a lot of times we see that, especially rallies the day after the Thanksgiving holiday. So seasonally, we are stronger here, and these export business of corn, soybeans should be a supportive feature. In addition, there was a Egypt tender on Thursday, Thanksgiving, and they totaled purchased 240,000 metric tons of wheat, including 60,000 metric tons of Russia, a cargo, another 60,000 metric tons of Romanian wheat, and two cargoes, a total of 120,000 metric tons of U.S. soft red wheat. So wheat futures are called higher this morning, and it should be led by the Chicago market. The soft red wheat is traded in Chicago. That should be the upside leader, and probably looking at 3 to 6 cent better gains in wheat futures this morning to open. Corn and beans 1 to 3 cent is our call this morning. Weekly export sales also out this morning. 12.1 million bushels of wheat, 34.7 of corn, 25.1 for soybeans, so not anything exciting or outstanding there. In the livestock trade on Wednesday, we had the cattle and feed report come out, and it was bullish and sent prices sharply higher, but we did not close on session highs. In fact, feeder cattle were 300 points higher on Wednesday at one point, closing about 120 higher, and they should find a little bit of follow through buying this morning, I would assume, in both the live and the feeder cattle. Still looking for some cash trade. We heard some 180 trade in Nebraska. Steer weight's up 5 pounds from the previous week, so that's a little bit negative. But this on feed number should be supportive, at least for one more day before the seasonals kick in, which are very negative next week. On feed at 103, below trade estimates. Cattle on feed numbers. Placement numbers, 99.1 compared to estimates of 94, and marketing 104.2 was our trade estimates, and we see 105 being the actual number reported. So some good numbers there. Should see a little follow through buying in the cattle market here. Look for the grains to be higher. Hope you've had a great Thanksgiving, and good luck, good trading today. We'll be back with our market minute mid-morning, and then our Market Insider TV closing segment where we look at some charts and graphs. Have a great day, good luck, and good trading.